Okay, so in a very noisy market, the best agents, they're not shouting. What they're really doing is they're teaching. And here's how to position yourself in the market. Okay, so in a very noisy market, the best agents, they're not shouting. What they're really doing is they're teaching. And here's how to position yourself in the market as an absolute expert. Okay, I'm going to talk about three things. So, what kind of content builds trust, and what kind of content turns people off? Let's talk about the kind of content that turns people off. So if all you're doing is taking marketing brochures, as glossy and beautiful as they might be, and just putting them online on your WhatsApp status, your Instagram status, or just sending it across. First of all, it's easily accessible for the end user, the buyer, the investor, from almost anybody or any agent or broker or advisor. Secondly, it puts most people off. Why? Because it's easily available and there's no actual value being provided. Rather, what you would be looking to do is you would be looking to compare prices. Okay, so if you're looking at area A, you might look at area B or area A's prices and compare the per square foot prices of, let's say, 2 or 3 bedroom categories in that area. Or you would be looking at infrastructure, right? Infrastructure of a certain area. Educate a client like, look, this is what the infrastructure looks like today. This is what the infrastructure looked like 5 years ago. This is what we expect for the infrastructure, the hard and the soft infrastructure, to look like in 10 years from now, and how it might be developing further. Okay, so comparisons, actual value that they cannot have just by going online or through other agents who are not providing it. Okay, let me give you a few more examples of simple education-based marketing strategies. Okay, check this out, right? So you could go to an area and give them a full virtual tour, like literally set out from your office, record, and say, look, now I am going downtown, or now I'm going to X area, I'm just leaving my office, and then show them like, look, it took me about 10 minutes or 15 minutes to get to this area. You'll have to do a little bit of editing on the video, but then you give them a complete virtual tour of. Virtual means that you're doing the actual physical camera tour, right? So you're explaining to them what's what, what's not, so on and so forth. Again, you could do an apartment tour. Here's the thing, most of the time, most people will do an apartment tour to sell. How many people actually do an apartment tour to educate the end user, educate the people? Like, for instance, show them the difference in Dubai. Most one-bedroom apartments, historically speaking, come with one full bathroom where you can take a bath and a half bathroom, which we call a powder room. This is not common in all countries. Like, if you're comparing to New York, London, it's not the common standard practice. Just tell them, look, this is the common general practice, but now the market's moving towards a one bathroom in a one bedroom, right? Introduce them to a developer, right? Take them, or at least if they're in Dubai, then show them, or do it over Zoom, right? That also helps. Today, you can do that over Zoom, get them to meet a developer, right? Why giving away knowledge actually builds a lot of loyalty and trust. You've got to remember this. Look, have you ever heard of this concept called the emotional bank account? Like, if you're in a relationship with your marriage partner, or if you are with your teens, right? There's this concept of building an emotional bank account, which means that you make deposits with them, buy them gifts, give them good words, take them to places that they enjoy, spend quality time with them. And then there might be requirements for you to withdraw from those emotional deposits. Maybe you're late to a party that you guys were supposed to go to. Then you can ask for forgiveness and you will get it. Build a knowledge bank account with your leads, with your customers, right? Tell them about, give them value, give them guidance, give them information, give them inside information. And as you build that knowledge trust with them, you will be able to withdraw that in loyalty and trust later on for them to be able to do business with you. So hope this makes sense. Don't just sell, teach.